Shalom, first and foremost, I like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shatia from the Chicago camp coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And this is another segment on the Common Sense Show with Dave Hodges. And this is news to me. I just found out about this today. And it says Norway preparing to go cashless with social credit. Can America be far behind? So we're going to let this video play and then we'll get some scripture.
Norway's banks are not dealing with each other now in cash. They're strictly digital. It's becoming this way increasingly in business. In fact, we've even seen this mental giant, the mayor of Chicago, whose crime report looks like a battlefield casualty report every weekend. She is now telling vendors, you want to avoid crime? I'm not going to hire more police. You just have to abandon cash. Go digital. You won't get robbed. This is coming. Lightfoot will not lead the way, but this is still coming. They want total social credit, total control over you, and they want to use your finances against you. Do you know what's amazing is when you had the truckers, right, standing up for their rights, or you had someone who might buy a $20 pizza for a trucker in the convoy in Ottawa, and if the government found out about that $20 pizza cost them their life savings, how does that happen? How can you have earned something and they come and just say, oh, I'm sorry, it's ours? That's because you live in communist Cuba or communist China. That's what. And this is what they want to usher into us. This is what they want to impose upon us. And this is why I'm telling you that no cold and getting out of the system as much as you can, get most of your money out of the bank, only have monthly, 4 to 6 months of cash in the bank, but have lots of cash at home, because for a while it will be worth something. Then eventually the cash will only be worth what you put into your fireplace, keep your fire going. This is absolutely insane what we're allowing to have happen. It's public record, 14067, digital coin, no dollar, complete social credit. I mean, if you don't think they'll do that to you, what did they do when people didn't take the vaccine? You lost your job. You couldn't travel. Your kids couldn't go to school. So taking that type of intervention, what do you think they'll do if you don't follow something or you criticize them? There's no check and balance on this power. And rather than investigate Biden's documents, this is a hell of a lot worse than anything Biden's documents represent. Anything. And yet the GOP is strangely silent on this point. And we need to all be asking ourselves, why? That's it for the Common Sense Show. Please share this far.
The answer is very simple. It's to make everybody a slave. But see, this is what happens when you have a plan made by the elite to build a system that's designed to fail. Okay, when we go to the Bible and it tells us about that thick clay, it says Habakkuk 2:6. It says, shall not all these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him and say, woe, destruction, miseries to him that increaseth that which is not his. Okay, and what is not the elites? Everything. Okay, the fruit of another man's labor so he can provide for his family. That's what's not his. Land that was rightfully given to him. All right. It says, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay, which is debt. all this fractional reserve loan lending, all these bailouts to infinity, this hyperinflation. This is all by design. This is all part of the plan for everything to eventually, as Dave Hodges says, it's all part of the plan to go cashless. And see, this is not the first time that money has failed in a country. Okay? You have to remember in Ecclesiastes, it says that it's Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes 1 and 9, it says, the thing that hath been is it that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. And what's this thing that's not new under the sun? Okay, Genesis 47 and 15. It says, and when money failed in the land of Egypt and in the land of Canaan, all the Egyptians came unto Joseph and said, give us bread, for why should we die in thy presence, for the money faileth. Okay, so just as the money failed in ancient Egypt, okay, it's going to fail here in America and all across the world as well. And the same result is going to happen. You're going to have people that are going to run to the government because they will lack all type of faith. And you have some that will just plainly trust in the system. They say, you know what? I don't mind going cashless. Whatever it takes to feed myself and my family, that's what I'll do. And that's exactly what's going to happen. And you see it happening everywhere you go in your daily life. Okay, one of the newest things that I saw is Portillo's. Portillo's is going cashless. And when you go into all your other big box and retail places, it's the same thing. Okay? You barely even see cashiers anymore. Why? Because they're not dealing with cash anymore. Everything's automated. Everything's digital. So they figure the next best thing is for everybody to go cashless and everybody go digital. Why? Because it's just going to help to further implement the B system, which everybody will be in. Everybody who pretty much does not have any faith and trust in the system will be in the B system. But see, they got to do a few things first, as always, to get people acclimated to the idea of using this. They're going to tell you that it's easy. They're going to tell you it's convenient. They're going to tell you, oh, well, This is hacker proof. This will make all things so easy and convenient. That's the word these days, convenient. And as soon as enough people are on board, okay, that's when the plot is going to start to thicken. Because that's what this guy always does. He always comes out with the smooth tactical approach. And then that's when he really shows his true colors. It says, an enemy speaketh sweetly, but in his mind he imagined how to overthrow thee. Ecclesiastes 12:16, it says, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to overthrow thee into a pit. That's the whole thing of getting everybody cashless. To put everybody in a pit, put everybody in a hole that they can't get out by becoming a digital slave. And it says he will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. Okay, because this guy's not going to be satisfied until everybody bends to the beast system, and going cashless is part of it. All right, we know this all culminates in the G5480, but as far as it deals with this guy's not going to be satisfied until he can put everybody in the digital system. And if, like Dave said, if you honestly don't think this is going to happen, wait till the end of 2023. So that's all I wanted to say on this. Hope you're all ratified. Till the next time, we're going to say shalom.